Way Fast Reviews on Team Epic Force. Now, let's get something straight. We love our 80s and 90s action movies, all their cliches, all their one-liners, all the explosions, all the badass action. We just love it. And we just want to keep seeing them over and over again because we grew up with them. And eventually, all of us who grew up in that time period just had a lingering thought of, I miss those guys. I wish I could see them again. You know, like some big crossover, crazy, epic thing where they're just blowing stuff up and making one-liners and just doing the things they do. Ah, that would never happen. In comes The Expendables, a movie with all of your favorite action stars, including Sylvester Stallone, Jet Li, Jason Statham, Stone Cold Steve Austin for some reason. It was just awesome. Therefore, it warranted a sequel, Expendables 2, including Jean-Claude Van Damme, 1 minute of Liam Hemsworth, even more of Arnold Schwarzenegger, even more of Bruce Willis, and Chuck freaking Norris. It was amazing. And see them all in the same room, seeing Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, and Chuck Norris shooting up bad guys in the same room was a legendary, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see. And for some reason, people just bash it. It's like, what do you think? You're not going to get something that is incredibly story-driven, which is apparently what you're expecting, or incredibly good acting with all these in-jokes about how they slur their speech or how old they are. It's satirical. It's supposed to be a lot of fun. It's supposed to be badass. But no matter, all of us liked it. And therefore we get Expendables 3. Let's get the bad stuff out of the way of Expendables 3. Antonio Banderas starts off annoying. And you're scared that he's going to destroy the film. But quickly they turn it into their favor because if you're annoyed, they're annoyed. They're like, shut up, he's going to give me a migraine. And eventually the character has a chance to explain himself as to why he talks all the time and just rambles and tries to keep attention because of something that happened to him. And for a movie with get to the chopper reprises and explosions, it's nice to have little genuine moments like that to justify why that character is annoying to the other characters. And even then, Antonio Banderas does manage to pull off some badass stunts and scenes with him in it. Remember what I said about Jet Li being in the movie? Yes, I lied. But hey, at least he's shooting up bad guys in a chopper with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Han Solo. I mean, that made it worth it. And some of the explosions look really lazily done. But you know what? I think so much of the budget went into getting all these guys into the movie that it didn't even matter. And even if some of the explosions look like PS2, so much of the action, so much of the gunfights are so intense and so adrenaline pumping that you're not even distracted by that because you're just so into this awesome 80s homage to shooting up everybody in a room and not getting hit once. I'm not going to spoil the story for you. It's pretty basic. All you have to know is that all of your favorite action stars are in this movie. They get great moments to shine through. They all have awesome one-liners. The new kids they hire for the team eventually become pretty cool themselves. And the highlight here is this surprisingly despicable and sinister Mel Gibson. And it's awesome. He was the defining point that made me say, okay, this is perfect. This is the best way to close this trilogy out. Just a reminder, if you're going to see this movie, do not expect it to be a golden brilliance of acting and incredibly intertwined Matrix-styled story and character development. You're not going to get that. It's a satirical homage to the 80s and 90s action flicks we all know and love with all of our favorite action stars. It's the whole point of it. It's a gimmick. And it's a gimmick that sells big time, and we love it to death. It's a shame that this one bombed because it was so pirated and it opened up the same month as Guardians of the Galaxy and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but you know what? I don't care. I still love it. I still love the fact that all my favorite action stars are in this movie and just doing the things that they do. That's the whole point. This has been a Way Fast review, and we'll see you next time on Team Epic Wars. Tune in next week for Attack on Titan.